So real quick, before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that Dev and I just launched our own community. It's going to be the first link in the description. You guys can join right now for free and get a full free 4-week power building program, the exact workout program that we have run. And we're also doing tons of different giveaways. We just gave away $250 worth of Young LA gift cards about a week ago. We're going to be doing tons more in the future. A bunch of cool stuff is coming. And if you guys just want to talk to Dev and I, have any questions for us, we're in there almost every single day replying to you guys. So yeah, just hit that first link in the description and go check it out. Fuck, I can't yawn. Good morning, guys. So I'm currently balls deep into the bulk right now. I've been pushing the food super hard the last like 6 weeks. And today I'm gonna take you guys along for a full day of eating 4,500 calories. So yeah, let's go weigh myself and then jump into what I'm having for breakfast. So 219 pounds with the Sony FX3, but the FX3 is basically part of me at this point, so that still counts as the legitimate weigh-in, but we're gonna be over 220 legitimately soon enough. Most important meal of the day, breakfast, which is a white monster. I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't take pre-workout anymore. I literally like gave up everything I fucking love just because white monsters are just so elite. Alright, so for breakfast, we're just doing 3 eggs. Now, usually I add egg whites to my eggs, but I've actually been like overshooting my protein like a motherfucker, doing like even 320 grams a day, which is completely unnecessary. So we took, we took the egg whites out of the breakfast to actually lower the protein, but we're just gonna do 3 eggs and then we're gonna throw on some turkey sausage after that. So I added some hash browns to the mix up. Gonna put all this on a tortilla and make a little breakfast burrito. Almost forgot the Parmesan, just threw that in. Okay, first meal, breakfast burrito. I'm gonna put the macros up on the screen, but my appetite slowly increases throughout the day, so each meal is probably gonna be higher and higher calories. But lately I've been watching, I just rewatched all of Christopher Nolan's Batmans. So Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. Now I'm watching The Batman, but I'm trying to see which one I like more, but I don't even like to compare the movies just because they're so good in their own way. But after watching Christopher Nolan's, those are literally the best movies, hands down, and I haven't watched them in years, but that just like reconfirmed how much I love those movies. But yeah, let's get this down and watch some fucking Batman motivation. Second meal of the day is going to be 2 Chobani yogurts and some granola, which is my pre-workout meal. Now, sometimes I'll have chicken and rice before I train, but I'm training a bit earlier in the day today, so I'm going to have a bit of a smaller meal before I go to the gym. But honestly, right now I'm actually hurting so bad. My stomach's pretty fucked, and I just don't feel like eating at all right now, which is just the reality of bulking. I've been so consistent, so over time, like the first week or 2 might be very easy. But just the buildup of all the calories in your system, eating at an influx of calories, like your body obviously doesn't want to eat that food, but you just have to keep forcing it over and over if you actually want to grow and reach new levels that you've never achieved before. So we're going to suck it up and get it down. So I just made it to Hell's Gate Gym in Utah, and this gym has some pretty crazy equipment. Some like OG bodybuilding machines, like the Nautilus machines are so insane. So hopefully I can get a pretty good push day here, but I'm going to do some very heavy incline benching. Might go for some sort of PR depending on how I feel. Shit looks pretty sick. It's all like fire themed in there. We're right here on the incline bench, so we're going to load some weight up and see what we can do.
for 70 views.
I just did 265 as my last warm-up. It moved decent. Now right here we have 285. This will actually be a lifetime PR if I hit this. I've probably been able to hit more than this in the past, or at least 285, but I just haven't done it yet. So hopefully I can hit this shit pretty clean.
I can already see your name disintegrate from my lips.
Okay, so unfortunately this bar kept rolling in my hands, which is like the worst thing that can happen on bench, and I hate bars like that. So it definitely messed me up. It took me 2 attempts before I could even go for 285. Definitely didn't hit it as clean as I wanted to, but it is what it is. Time to just get stronger and put in the work on this volume.
Decide if you wear me out or wear me well. I just feel like I'm condemned with someone else's hell.
So I'm having a white Gatorade as my intra-workout carbs, and white Gatorade, best flavor, plus there's no red 40 or any bullshit in there. And then I also had a tablespoon or 2 of honey before the gym, so I got some extra carbs while training.
Over 70 pins, I can already see your name disintegrating from my lips. I got bullets in the booth. Rather be your victim than be with you.
Und vielleicht denkst du auch mal an mich. Gib uns Zeit, bevor meine Welt in dir zerbrennt. Und vielleicht denkst du auch mal an mich. Gib uns Zeit, bevor meine Welt in dir zerbrennt. Und vielleicht denkst du auch mal an mich. Gib uns Zeit, bevor meine Welt in dir zerbrennt. Und vielleicht denkst du auch mal an mich. Gib uns Zeit, bevor meine Welt in dir zerbrennt. Und du sagst, du denkst an mich. Die Lüge zeichnet dein Gesicht und es stirbt.
I just got home from the gym about 15 minutes ago, and here is my post-workout meal. So obviously post-workout should be the biggest meal of your day, the most protein. So right here we have a pound of beef, throw in some corn and beans in there, and then we just have 1 packet of rice, which is almost 500 calories. And I crushed up some chips on here because you need to add some crunch to your meals. Makes it so much better. So this is about a 1,500 calorie meal. I'll put all the macros up on the screen right now. Finished product with the barbecue sauce. So that is the whole meal. And I also just got a package from Diesel of just some new underwear. That looks pretty dope.
Und vielleicht denkst du auch mal an mich. Gib uns Zeit, bevor meine...
Final meal of the day, chicken and rice. I still have to eat one more thing after this, but this is the last legitimate meal that I'm having. So we have 1 packet of rice, 200 grams of chicken, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which is an absolute superfood, so healthy for you. And that's an extra 200 calories right there. So it's elite. Then we have some barbecue sauce, and then the special ingredient, peanuts, some salty, crunchy peanuts in there. I literally will not eat chicken and rice without it. I think it makes it infinitely better. And if you get the honey roasted peanuts, absolutely fucking insane. But when it comes to bulking, you need to focus on these 3 things, right? Time efficiency. So I know when I'm busy doing computer work or out doing stuff, I'm not gonna be able to cook every meal and just spend 30 minutes cooking up chicken. So I microwave a lot of shit. Yeah, I know it's not ideal, But as long as I'm hitting my shit every single day, that's what matters. So I microwave the rice, I microwave the chicken. Now, number 2, you gotta make your meals taste good. So like the peanuts, adding in some extra things like that, it's gonna help the flavor a lot, and it's just extra calories, which is what we're trying to do since we're bulking and pushing a lot of food. Number 3, I have no fucking clue what I was gonna say. Maybe you guys can give me a tip I should implement in on the bulk. But yeah, I guess those are the 2 main things that I focus on. So let's get this meal down and we're almost done for the day. All right guys, it's currently 11 o'clock and I am eating the final piece to put me over 4,500 calories for the day. And that is a big ass cream cheese bagel. So I'll put the total macros up on the screen here so you guys can see the final calorie intake with all the macros. But basically the approach I've taken on this bulk is trying to keep my fats as low as possible relative to the carbs and the protein. Because being a higher body fat percentage, you're not going to be running into issues with your hormones like you would when you're cutting to 7% body fat. And that's where the fats become a little bit more crucial. But right now, I'm just trying to focus on carbs and protein, keeping that fullness, getting strong, obviously hitting a super high level of protein. And I don't really need the fats to keep my hormones functioning properly since I'm around like 12-13% body fat or whatever it is that I may be. But yeah, that wraps up the full day of eating. I know you guys love to see full day of eating, so might do some more in the future, but I'm gonna stick to the plan on this bulk for at least another 4 to 6 weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything. So yeah, peace out guys.